Let me tell you something. The whole hustle hard, sleep later mantra? That's nonsense. If you collapse because you're overworked and unhealthy, guess what happens? Nothing. You don't magically get a reward for running yourself into the ground. In fact, you might just get a hospital bill. Newsflash. If you're dead tired all the time, you're not productive. You're just going through the motions like a zombie. And let's be real, zombies aren't exactly known for crushing their to-do lists. After my health scare, I made a change. I started eating better and working out. Nothing crazy, just small steps. Slowly but surely, I began to feel alive again. Actually awake, focused, and more productive than I'd been in years. I realized that when you invest in your health, it pays off in every other area of your life. I wasn't just doing it for myself. I was doing it to be better in every role I play, as a friend, a partner at work, and in everything else. Trust me, if I can do it, anyone can. I was the king of bad habits, but now I actually enjoy taking care of myself. And it's not because I'm some health nut. It's because I realize how much better my life is when I'm not running on fumes. Here's the deeper truth. You only get one body. If you're not taking care of it now, you're setting yourself up for pain later. We're talking burnout, stress-related illness, even chronic diseases. And the worst part, most of us wait until something goes seriously wrong before we start paying attention. It's easy to ignore your health when you're young or when things feel fine. But I'm here to tell you, your health is the foundation of everything. If you don't have your health, nothing else matters. You can't hustle if you're too sick or tired to get out of bed. You can't be there for your loved ones if you're constantly run down. You can't enjoy life if you're always battling stress or exhaustion. So, what's the takeaway? Don't wait for a health scare to start caring about your body. You don't have to become a fitness fanatic or eat kale with every meal. Just start paying attention. Move your body. Eat a vegetable every once in a while. Your future self will thank you. And hey, I'm not saying you need to quit all the fun stuff. I'm still gonna have my pizza nights and lazy Sundays, but it's all about balance. Because when your health is in check, everything gets better. Your mood, your productivity, your relationships. You'll actually have the energy to enjoy life instead of dragging yourself through it. At the end of the day, your health is the most important asset you have. It's the foundation for everything else in your life. If you're constantly tired, stressed, or unhealthy, you're not living. You're just surviving. And life's too short to settle for that. So take care of your body. It's not about looking a certain way or hitting the gym 7 days a week. It's about respecting the fact that this is the only body you've got. If you want to live a full, happy, and productive life, your health has to come first. Part 2. The cost of regret. The biggest regrets in life don't come from the mistakes you make. They come from the things you didn't do. Yeah, I said it. And I'm not just talking about the big stuff like climbing Mount Everest or asking someone out. I'm talking about all the little decisions we don't make because we're scared, lazy, or waiting for the perfect time. Spoiler alert, there's no perfect time. You know that feeling when you see someone else living the life you wish you had? You think, why didn't I do that? That little pang in your chest? That's called regret, and it stings a hell of a lot more than failing at something. I've lived this. There was one opportunity that came my way, a risky chance to do something I was passionate about. But instead of jumping on it, I hesitated. I spent weeks coming up with reasons why I wasn't ready, why it wasn't the right time. And before I knew it, the opportunity was gone. That regret hit harder than any failure ever could. I wasn't upset about trying and failing. I was upset because I never even gave myself the chance to fail. Trust me, that's a whole different kind of regret. You know what's funny? We don't regret the things we tried and failed at nearly as much as we regret the things we talked ourselves out of. No one lies awake at night thinking, I wish I hadn't gone on that adventure. Nope, it's always, why didn't I take that trip? Or why didn't I say yes to that opportunity? It's the things we didn't do that haunt us, and we all have a list of I should haves we carry around with us. But the good news is, you don't have to keep adding to that list. Here's where it gets spicy. Playing it safe is overrated. Yeah, I said it. We're all taught that we need to have a plan, be cautious, think things through. But if you live your life only making safe choices, you're going to end up in a very boring place. Safe doesn't get you anywhere exciting. Safe doesn't get you memories. It doesn't get you stories. And it sure as hell doesn't get you fulfillment. People think the worst thing that can happen is failing. Nah, the worst thing is getting to the end of your life and realizing you never even tried. Here's the controversial bit. Playing it safe is a fast track to regret. People aren't scared of failure. They're scared of what other people will think of their failure. So they play it safe. But guess what? The people who are out there doing awesome things, they're not playing it safe. They're taking risks, making mistakes, and collecting stories, not regrets. The moments I regret most in my life are the ones where I didn't take the leap. There was a time I didn't move to a new city because I was scared of leaving my comfort zone. Or that time I didn't go after a passion project because it seemed too risky. Every time I played it safe, I lost an opportunity to grow, to experience something new, to live. But here's what I learned from those regrets. I'd rather try and fail than wonder, what if, for the rest of my life? That mindset shift, it's freeing. It's like giving yourself permission to be bold, to be messy, and to live without regrets. The regrets that stick with you aren't about things you did. They're the ones about things you didn't do. The conversations you didn't have, the dreams you didn't chase, the chances you didn't take. Life's too short to keep holding back. At the end of the day, we don't regret our failures nearly as much as we regret our inactions. We regret not taking the risk to follow our passion, not telling someone how we really feel, not seeing the world when we had the chance. So here's my advice. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't let fear of failure, judgment, or uncertainty hold you back from living the life you really want. Because yeah, failure stings, but regret haunts you. Here's the plan. Stop hesitating, stop overthinking, and just go for it. Whether it's a big dream, a small adventure, or even a conversation you've been putting off, just do it. You don't want to look back in 10, 20, or 50 years and think, why didn't I? Trust me, it's better to have stories about things that didn't work out than regrets about things you never even tried. And hey, even if you fail, you're going to have a killer story to tell. Way better than I didn't do anything because I was scared. So get out there and make some bold, brave choices. The world's waiting for you. At the end of the day, life is a collection of moments. Some of those moments will be messy, some will be beautiful, and some will be straight up chaotic. But the only moments you regret are the ones you never allowed yourself to have. Take the leap, make the move, say the thing, do the thing, because in the end, the biggest regrets aren't from what you tried and failed. They're from what you didn't do at all. All right, that's my wisdom for the day. Now go out there and do something that future you will thank you for. No more what ifs. No more hesitation. Just action. Trust me, you'll be glad you did.